Hey guys, Frizzy Brony here. We're going in with another blind reaction. This one I've been looking forward to because I've been guaranteed that this one is a Rarity episode, so I can be very happy in that fact. Called It's Not the Main Thing, so I'm wondering whether it's got something to do with Rarity and the rest of the main six. I'm not entirely sure. Might be something to do with the hair salon. Might be main as in hair, might be main as in main six, might be her sort of getting kicked out, because I noticed that when we had the episode with the book, the Friendship Diaries released, Rarity seemed to be the only one singled out that got really affected by it, where she went into a whole stress sewing phase. So yeah, we'll get these ready to go. Down there as always. I am so looking forward to a Rarity episode. We haven't had one in a while, so 3, 2, 1, play. That was a bit abrupt. No. Ha! Grandpa and Granny Smith together. Vital Octavia!
Looks like I'm not the only one who left
Derpy.
Mayor's Day to the last minute.
Mayor's Day? Oh, Mother's
There's
Day.
just so many. How can I choose?
We're losing Mommy!
Now hang on, every pony. We'll help all of you. Ow! What I would do
Oh, psychoticness.
is pick flowers that accentuate my mane. It makes for a captivating color story when you present them to whomever they're intended.
So yeah, it's going to be an episode about her mane. Great.
That's it!
We've run out of white flowers. We've run out of blue flowers.
Color consultations was a great idea, Rarity. Now, what can we do for you? Oh, darling, I need a dozen lavender pieces for photo finishes shoot on the most beautiful manes in Equestria.
So she's now got her flowers, and Octavia's just chilling in the background.
But it's for
there.
Vanity Mayor. She's going to take pictures of my mane. So color coordination is a must.
I already
Anything
know where
for
this is
you,
gonna go.
Rarity? Have you a single big one? If the wind came from one direction, it would really intensify the effect.
I don't, but I could make you one. It's not like I've got anything else to do.
Bye-bye, Doctor. I know that wasn't Doctor Who's, but still.
But other ponies might need to see it before they feel it.
That is really weird, messing with everything I know about a mane. In the fact that, given the fact you can see how hers glows, it seems as if she's only got one bit going from there to about midway down the back of her head, which is just always curled.
My mane will be flowing over the shares in the tableau I have in mind.
Which means that, unlike a regular horse mane, does she choose to part and shave it off?
Could you make one in a pale yellow? I need something across the color wheel from this. Oh, if these came in different colors, I'd buy one for every room.
Sales have been down. More
Yeah,
colors
like,
it is.
you can see his mane there goes all the way back, and even though it might end there, it covers a good section. Whereas Rarity seems to
I need to put
stay
photo
at
finish
one
in a
bit
good
like a
mood.
fin.
And
if
nothing creates a
anything.
better mood than your confection. Am I interrupting?
Ah.
We were just celebrating the anniversary of the twins' first sneezes.
Good.
Just about 1 year ago, there was a tickle in your nose. You snorted through the nursery. Happy sneeze-aversary.
They're not doing a concrete thing like it's their first birthday. Otherwise that would once again just mess with the timings of everything.
My little pony, my little pony.
Well, that was a rather extended introduction. Or it felt like an extended introduction.
I used to wonder what friendship
But
could
yeah.
be.
Okay, we got a little bit of fan service there right at the beginning with Octavia and Vinyl next to each other. And then obviously we also
It's an easy thing.
I don't know, she's Octavia and Vinyl and Derpy was behind them. I was thinking that we were going to have Dr. Rose or even Bonbon and Lyra. Either way, it's going to be a main episode and it's all going to be about Rarity's hair. Goody goody.
Hey, I can't have photo finish shoot my name like this.
It's
And this
bad to
party
say.
string won't come
With hair
off.
like this,
That's
I
because
know
it's
the
not
trouble
just
of
party
brushes.
string, it's super sticky celebration string. anniversary was a little too sneezeratory.
Again, Rarity should know all about. God.
It'll be fine, Pinky.
She
We'll
does.
find a way to clean this
Rarity
up before the shoot
does.
tomorrow.
But she should know
Actually,
all the
you
tricks
might
to
consider
get gunk
doing
out
the
of the
same.
mains. Frizzy, use a hammer.
If only we had
Oh,
some
very,
kind
very
of
hot
super
water.
sudsy mane conditioning shampoo for you and a magical cleaning remover potion for me. That's it! We'll pay a visit to Zecora.
I always thought she was going to be sort of like, no, you can't use a crowbar on children.
For both of us. That's good, because it would take forever to yank all those baked goods out of this super sticky celebration string. I think you may still have some baking to do.
In times of trouble, I must implore you that you go and visit Zecora.
The darkest part of the forest for shampoo. Do you think Photo Finish would want to take a picture of mine?
We haven't seen enough of Zecora. We need more.
I'm
We
not
need
sure that your
more of
style is
Zecora.
quite right for this particular photo essay. Photo Finish traveled everywhere in her search for the most beautiful of manes. Even
Oh, I'm
Yap
so sorry for the
Yaps don't have
random
names,
creature.
Say, and I'm not sure their style is quite what she's looking for
I'll
either.
give it a hug.
Though at this moment, neither is mine. Don't worry. Zecora will absolutely be able to help. I'm sure you're right.
It almost as if she's just got
Spooky
ramen
eyes.
in her
Why
hair.
don't you take a picture? It will last longer. On second thought, don't. Getting my picture taken in this state is what I'm trying to avoid. Are you certain that's safe?
I'm sure they seem strange, but my methods are mine. After all, I've been doing this for quite a long time.
Don't get mad. Don't get crazy. In my world, there's no such thing as health and safety.
You really should make new ones.
For your mane, of course. Just soap will do. So use my super sudsy shampoo.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how worried I
would
was
be a
that my
millionaire
mane wouldn't be
if
ready
I
for the shoot.
distributed my products for hair.
Oh,
You were right to be concerned. Manes are tricky, I have learned.
Oh, she's adorable.
tell me about it.
Cleaning is simple, but a magical fix could cause any number of troublesome ticks.
Really?
Ooh. There are tales I could tell to make your hair stand on end. Horrifying, terrifying attempts to mend.
What I do
I don't know
enjoy
why
a good
she
yarn.
sounds a little
and
bit
I'm
like,
not sure I could take any more
Nightmare
mane
Moon.
right today.
I know they're different
Well,
voice
I
actors,
love a
obviously
good
Tabitha
scary
St. Germain and
story.
Brenda Critchlow, but
There's the contagious frizz that spreads friend to friend, or the story of the infinitely splitting end.
Yes,
yeah, let's just
well,
not talk about
The
Frizz.
shampoo, ta-ta!
Contagious Frizz.
Anything about curls that keep on curling until your whole body is one big curl?
Ow.
There is one story I nearly forgot. Of an earth pony who needed to clean up her shop.
Boring.
Just what I have to do. Weird.
Perhaps it'd be better if I were more clear. You can't clean up Sugar Cube Corner from here.
Gee, Zecora, I can take a hint.
With just a few drops, any mess you'll improve if you focus on that which you want to remove.
It won't be hard to focus on the super sticky celebration string. It's kind of the only thing you can see.
I just want to be
Zecora said it would only
quiet
take
while
a
Zecora's
few
there
drops,
because
but I
she's just
figured we should
adorable.
all chip in. Just in case. Remember to only focus on the party string. We don't want to accidentally remove anything else. Ooh.
They're like, ah!
A relaxing
Super
shower
sudsy
really
bubble
gives
bath.
you the chance to focus on the fabulosity of your mane. Not the most pleasant scent, but it gets the job done.
She said no magic. No magic.
My mane feels lighter already.
I'm glad there's a little break there. We need to take a moment.
It's important that you know that I am not pointing hooves, but
I don't
not blaming
understand.
you.
Is that you, Rarity? Why would you think to point your hooves at me?
Let's just say I understand why your shampoo hasn't made a splash in the marketplace. Goodness, Zecora, you could at least
Even
pretend it
infallible
isn't that
Zecora's
bad.
like,
I'm
oh,
sorry,
Jesus.
but there's nothing to say. You just took the wrong potion from here yesterday.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought maybe your shampoo had triggered early onset mare pattern baldness.
No,
thing.
this lack of hair was put into motion when you mistakenly washed with remover potion.
Oh, what a relief! Well, if you could
I
just
wanted
wait
to go
for
full on
sure.
Jack Nicholson Joker
So
and be
much
like,
to do before
give
the
me the
shoot
mirror.
tomorrow.
As I mentioned before, there's no easy fix. Mane mending magic's the trickiest of tricks.
Sorry?
I doubt that your mane has left us forever. There's a chance we can fix it, I think, if we're clever.
Wait, there's a chance? You think?
I need to focus.
stuttering
If I'm
was
to work any
adorable.
faster, one wrong ingredient spells utter disaster. You should go finish your list of to-dos. Keep your mind off of all
not
of these
cripple.
mane-losing blues.
I can't. I just want to hear more of Zecora.
There's nothing to worry about. Zecora will have a cure before I've even finished my to-dos. But I don't know if I can even show my face looking like this. I'm sorry, miss, but I can't match your mane if I can't see it.
What about mine?
Marigold, I should think. Sorry, I believe it was my turn, and I just need to pick up some... Perfect! Now me!
Ponies are so rude.
It's wonderful how this display shows that your fans provide just the right amount of air.
Well, I owe it all to Rarity.
Oh, so kind
Hilary
of-
came back from the Emerald
Kindness has
Isles.
nothing to do with it. Rarity always knows how to make something look its best. Probably because she looks so good herself. That ain't something us non-fabulous folk here can understand.
Non-fabulous?
Oh my god! Rarity is going through the same identity crisis I go through. People don't recognize me. They just recognize their hair. It's not supposed to be, oh yeah, we saw Zach. Why? Because he's hair.
Oh, thank you, Davenport. Perhaps I can pick it up once every pony leaves.
I'll give you twice whatever the pony who wants to buy the yellow one is paying. 3 times!
Charity auctions. Was I like the fact they named him Davenport?
I can't believe
It's a witch! May we burn her?
You can't command their attention.
Are you sure that's what happened? Wait,
Hey, Glimmy
you
Clap
can't
and
command
Twi
ponies'
Twi.
attention
The
because
two
your
who
name's
are
messed
known
up?
for magic didn't go there first.
Does this look messed up to you?
Yep, she's going Nicholson.
Honestly, how hard is it to pretend it's not so bad?
Hard.
If today is any indication of how ponies will treat me from now on, I can't simply wait to see if my mane grows back.
I'm sorry, Rarity. I'm sure no pony means to make you
I've
feel
got
worse than
nothing.
you already do. Didn't you say Zecora was working on a cure?
Yes, well, even if every pony isn't utterly indifferent to my presence,
I
Zecora
need a
might
cane.
not be able to fix this
And
in
cowl.
time for the shoot. Can't you do a spell to restore some semblance of my mane?
The thing is, it's pretty much like Zecora said.
The element of
Fixing
magic.
manes with magic is...
Tricky! I know! I don't care! Make with the tricks!
Dance, yeah, to rock around, you know it's tricky. Aww. Oh, Drew. Oh, crystal mains literally shatter. Wood. And you took a chunk
This
out the door.
won't do!
Turn side on. I want to see the pattern.
Mane.
But it has to come from somewhere.
Oh,
Well, you can't just make a mane with magic. The results could be disastrous.
More disastrous than this?
She just head desked.
I don't think there's anything else we can try.
But Zecora said there was still a chance!
At last, Rarity, I have searched for so
Our mental
long.
breakdown is
What
so
I
much
told you
fun.
before was totally wrong.
Zecora, you found a cure? That's amazing!
You mean I'll get my
Unfortunately,
fabulous
there
name
is
back
no
in time
reason
for the
to
shoot?
prance.
Oh,
There is absolutely no chance.
I'm afraid I can't fix it before the big shoot. But in time, the hair will grow back from the root. There's no magical cure to hasten us through it. Unless you went backward in time to undo it.
Starlight.
I think we can both say that's not a good option.
Damn, callbacks. I appreciate the callback though.
Right outfit can make up for any other areas that are lacking, but I will need your honest opinions. How awful is it?
It's bad that her mane is looking like most of the manes done on the officially licensed plush
Can't any
products.
pony pretend it's not bad? We could try. Maybe. Well, if
The only one they haven't got there is
idea how to
honesty.
make this disaster look good enough for photo finishes piece in Vanity
Well, they have.
Fair
They've got
and the
Applejack
most
there, fair
beautiful
enough.
face in Equestria,
Just
I
honesty
hope
didn't
it's
say
a
anything.
hearing.
Is that all?
No problem.
Aw.
I don't understand, Applejack.
That was
How is
Big
milking a
Mackin's.
cow going to help?
That's
Sugar
just
Bell!
it. It looks like we hired a new milkman.
This is pretty close to my color as a youngin'.
Just a little down-home ingenuity.
It's a good idea, Applejack, but Photo Finish is looking for the most beautiful manes, not bonnets.
Whoops. Literally, straw hat.
This'll do the trick. Just you wait.
Aw, that is adorable.
Oh, this is really quite fetching. Yes, nailed it. Just not portable. There. Oh, let's face it.
That's taking
we'll just
au
have to call
naturel to
photo
another
finish and
level.
cancel.
The helpful bird.
I think we all know how bad Rarity's been feeling. But I never thought she'd cancel her shoot with photo finish.
You saw her mane, right? But it's Rarity. If any pony can turn lemons into lemonade, it's her.
I guess it's harder for her when she feels like the lemon.
Well, she's not a lemon. She's our friend.
She's
and
a
right now she
rarity.
needs
She's
our
a
support.
marshmallow.
Come in.
Aw, she's so downtrodden.
Would you mind closing the door? I'm more comfortable in the dark.
Okay, Rarity.
I said
You've done
darkness.
just about enough soaping. Having a fabulous mane is a wonderful thing, but it ain't the only thing.
Yeah! And we're here to remind you how awesome you are. Mane or no mane. It's lovely of you to say, but it's hard to argue with cold, hard facts. What facts are those? That without my mane, I simply can't shine as I once did, and ponies treat me like the sad, invisible pony I've become.
Rarity, you're not invisible. You're our friend.
Oh, ice
a
cream.
friend who started a fashion empire.
A friend who made us all feel beautiful in our lovely creations. A friend who stuck
This is
by
just
us no
too-
matter what.
A friend so generous that she once chopped off her own tail to help a sea serpent.
I know
that's
you
true.
lost some confidence when you
That's
lost your
continuity,
mane.
but back
But
in
unlike
season
your
1,
hair,
her tail
confidence is
grew
something you can
in
get
like
back right
next
now.
to no time. By the next episode, her
Goodness,
tail was
you're
back
right.
to full
The
length.
only pony behaving differently today was me.
And somehow she
Besides,
fused
what
tail
doesn't shine
with
from the
Stephen
outside
Magnet
in?
mustache.
Rarity? What are you doing?
I'm preparing to shine from the inside out. Oh,
I approve.
awesome.
How the hell did she die that quickly, though?
It's my own fault. I shouldn't have bought flowers without asking Spoiled what she likes.
Well, we don't have much left. What does she like?
Purple?
I have a solution.
Money?
Rarity, that mane is amazing. Thank
It
you.
really is.
Although I'm afraid I missed my chance at Vanity Mare.
Punk Rarity
which
needs to
means
pop up
I
at some
have
point
quite
in
a
one of
few
the Equestria
lavender
Girls
arrangements to
spoilers.
spare.
Spoilers.
Is
specials.
lavender purple?
The windswept look is very last season. Perhaps you could set this up outside. It's sure to draw in the hoof traffic.
I like it. Morning.
Photo shoot or no, you can always use a chaise.
Well, Rarity, if you wanted to shine from the inside out, I think this afternoon you became the brightest filly in Equestria.
I really do like that style on her. It looks
Applejack.
good.
I'm simply making up for all the time I wasted feeling sorry for myself. I don't know why you were so upset. Your mane looks awesome. I'm just glad
It's
that I
my
have all of you
rainbow.
to remind me that even if I accidentally use magical remover potion on my mane, I can look good on the
She's got
outside
more
as long as I feel good
purple
on
in
the
her mane than Rainbow
inside.
Dash
I'd
does.
end up using remover potion on your head anyway.
Purple and orange and blue. Yeah, there's purple.
Pinky! If I had the remover potion this whole time, that means Pinky must have the... shampoo.
Shampoo? Wow, that explains why our manes are all so bouncy and soft.
Oh, she looks adorable.
Perhaps I'll fetch the rest of that remover potion.
Great! Hey, is there something different about you? New hoof polish?
I
Are
do
you
like
sure?
the punk look.
You're sure it's fully
It
recovered?
works.
Yes, Rarity, it's been months. Your
Funny
mane
enough.
looks fine.
So it's been months. Confirmation there. It's been
Ooh, look!
months.
It's the most beautiful manes in Equestria issue of Vanity Mare. You should read it.
Oh, honestly, Pinky,
We took
after all
secret
I went through,
photos.
I'm not sure it even matters what mane graces the page. But I canceled the shoot.
We had a little talk with Photo Finish.
And explain just how beautiful we thought you were, inside and out.
Yeah, but where did the photos
you
come
were
from?
shining from the inside out. Photo Finish took a few pictures.
No. No.
Don't know what to say.
Photo finish
You
cannot
don't
be
have to
that
say it.
quiet to be
Your
covert photo
style
taking.
speaks for itself.
Oh, holy OCs. Okay. I really like that episode for more reasons than one. My thoughts on the episode are going to come in about 10 seconds. But I've also got a couple of stories as well, so yeah, we'll fade away. Okay, I've watched the episode for a second time. I probably would watch it for a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I love it. And not just because it's a Rarity episode. I mean, yes, she's one of my favourite characters in the entire show. But I can relate to a few of those situations in all the best ways. Now, first I'm going to get my thoughts on the episode out of the way because I really did like them. Great episode. Didn't really have a moral as much. Just don't be afraid to be yourself, as it were. Let your beauty shine through, even if something goes wrong. Own it. Just own it, make it work, because there's always a way to do it. The setup was absolutely great. We got Zecora, which is always a bonus because I just love that zebra. She is so... she makes the show good. Well, they all do, but Zecora always adds a little bit to it when she pops up. But yeah, the whole main wrecking concept gave us Punk Rarity. Now I know where the fan arts come from. Absolutely adore it. Especially the ones that have actually put her with guitars and all that sort of stuff, because it works so much. And on the subject of punks, or the punk style I should say, as you probably know from one of these, I went back to the UK recently for a funeral. Well, I say if recently, it was about 3 weeks ago now. But the guy who passed away, who I went to mourn, or whatever you do at a funeral, to celebrate the life of, he was half hippie and half punk. So a lot of the people there, it was such an unconventional funeral. And one of his friends was in London at the time but couldn't get up, so I had to give him a lift. I'd rented a car and obviously I arranged to meet him somewhere, pick him up and bring him down to Dorset. So a nice 5-hour car journey. Didn't know what the guy looked like until I got to the meeting point, and in amongst the throngs of people, badges and denim jacket, massive blue mohawk, and I was like, that's the guy. And it was the guy. I didn't just randomly go, you in the car, we're going. I confirmed it with him, but the fact that I've seen the sort of mohawk look come back there, and I've seen the dude with the massive blue mohawk, and then while we were there, because the guy's signature colours, the one who passed away, was purple and green, everyone was wearing purple or green. And so I saw someone with nearly the same mohawk, a purple mohawk that had green stripes, so more akin to actually Spike, but that just brought it all back there. And I love it. I love the fact that that happened, both in the show, and I got to see it in real life as well, in such a great, respectful show. For the other story, though, I can completely sympathise with Rarity losing her mane. As I said during the thing, is a lot of people immediately can point me out in a crowd because of the hair, and if I don't have it, if I have it tied back or I do something, they near enough don't recognise me. But going back 3 or 4 years now, it probably would have been twice this size if the disaster hadn't happened. Because once again, while I was in the UK, I needed to get my hair done. My ends were completely split and sun damaged, so I had to get them sorted. Went to a hair salon and asked if they could actually treat Afro-Caribbean hair, because due to my heritage, I do have Afro-Caribbean hair. The guy said yes. And so I sat down and I was like, okay, I just need the split ends taken off. I don't want it short. I don't want it cut down. Just remove the ends. So I sat down, put the bib around, and thought nothing of it. I'll watch TV, read a magazine, and do it. It wasn't until I heard, saw the scissors going, and saw massive clumps of hair coming down, I got a little bit worried. Then I was going to say something and I heard brrr. He got the shearers out, and that's when I say, no, dude, what are you doing? He brushed my hair down, and he had taken from what, imagine how it is now, he took it down to about a quarter of the length and completely ruined it. And at that point I was like, fine, I can't go around with well, actually I probably could have, and it would have looked awesome. It's like half out here and half done short. I told him, right, finish the job. So completely took it down to a quarter of the length where it was short again. It looked absolutely hideous, it looked patchy, and it didn't look nice. I refused to pay outright there and just left. But for about a week, I just couldn't get over the fact that my mane of hair, my lion's mane, that everyone knew me for and I was so proud of, I loved it, having long hair. I still love having long hair. It was gone. I didn't have long hair and I just felt so down. And I probably now haven't had my hair cut for about 3 years, and it's now where it is, and I probably should get it trimmed and get it done. But that's enough story time. I'm probably boring you. You probably haven't stuck around for these. If you have, you're absolutely awesome. I love you. And if you want to hear more stories, hey, just comment down below, and if I have more stories relating to things I see in the episodes, I'll tell you. But yeah, I absolutely love the episode. If there are things I missed, comment down below as always. Like and share this around. Subscribe if you haven't and you're new to the channel. I know it's always clickbaity to do things like that, but still, it helps me immensely. I mean, I don't do this for money, I do it for fun, but having subscribers and knowing that people are enjoying what I make makes it all the worthwhile. And for that, everyone who is subscribed, I absolutely love you. Can't wait to see you in the next episode's blind reaction or whatever video I do, because I know I have to get back on finishing Garlicon and Ponymon and possibly other things, but due to my work schedule, I have only had 1 day a week free, which is pretty much having to get video done, edited, housework, and even then I've fallen behind on that, so till whenever I see you again, my beauties.